Hello, welcome back to another installment of my seasonal sewing plans. Fall is near, and I always have sewing projects in mind, but I needed to get a little more intentional with them. So in this video, I'm sharing the 6 patterns I want to make this season and how much it's going to cost me to make each one. Let's dive in. Starting off with the Rue dress. This is actually a blouse pattern by Madswick Studio, but I saw Lalanya Jade make this pattern and she lengthened it into a dress, and I want to do the same thing, so that's my plan. The fabric choice is honestly very similar to Lalanya's. I chose this 100% cotton from Hobby Lobby. I got 2.5 yards of it on sale for $12.23. I know it's a mini dress, but I think a mini dress paired with tall boots for the fall is such a good look. I think it will be perfect. The pattern itself is $15 and the fabric is $12.23, bringing my total for this project to $27.23. Next project is the Sandra skirt by Sydney Graham. This is a classic pattern. Everything Sydney does is pure gold. I saw that she made one of these in white and it's just stuck in my head for some reason and I really want to make one. So I was keeping my eye out at thrift stores for a cotton top sheet and I bought exactly that. The pattern for the Sandra skirt is $16 and the fabric I scored at the thrift store was $3.99. This is an entire top sheet, 100% cotton, so I've got lots to work with, and that brings my total for this project to $20. My next project is inspired by the June top by Doan. I have 2 options for patterns here, and I thought I'd share both just in case you wanted to make something similar. My first option is the new Carol blouse by Madswick Studio. This pattern just came out like the first week of September. It has a short sleeve option that I think looks pretty similar to the June top. It is $16. The other option is to hack the picnic set by Kaden Naughton. She has a tutorial on her Instagram about how to make this blouse using the picnic set pattern. Jules Smit also shared a tutorial of making one similar with a few tweaks, which makes me feel like I could do it too. So it comes down to paying for a new pattern or using one that I already have, but having to experiment a little bit by hacking it. Honestly, I'll probably try to hack it because it's free. The fabric I got is also from Hobby Lobby. I got it on sale for 30% off. I got just 2 yards because I had this specific blouse in mind when I picked this out. It is 100% cotton, and I got these 2 yards for $9.94. And then while I was at Hobby Lobby, I also picked up some white buttons, which I did not have, for 99 cents. So in total, I'm going to call this pattern $10.93 in total. This next pattern is for a pair of shorts, but first, the backstory. I saw this reel on Instagram from Yoselin Cabrera, super trendy mom, and she posted this reel on August 13th, and I loved the pair of shorts that she was wearing, but she said that they were vintage, so I knew I wouldn't be able to find them anywhere. And then August 14th, the very next day, I was thrifting with my friend Nicole, and I stumbled upon this fabric at the thrift store, and I just could not believe my eyes. Like, it's so similar, and the weight is kind of like a mid-weight denim. There is a lot of fabric here too. I was so excited when I saw it. It was a little bit spendy. It was $12.99, but I had a coupon that brought it down to $10.39. As for the pattern, I looked through a lot of different short options online, and I settled on using the Madeline shorts because it has a wide elastic waistband and side seam pockets. I might size up a little bit for that like wide leg look that Yoselin has. I'm really excited for this project. I've never seen something and felt like I could recreate it so closely. So for me, these shorts are going to be $10.39. The next pattern I want to make is the Snow Top by Jules Smit, a gorgeous wrap top that looks so good in linen and cotton gauze. The pattern is just $15.82. I want to make the long sleeve version, view A, so for fabric, it's recommended for my size that I only need 1.85 yards of fabric. So I have options. I want to try to squeeze this fabric for what it's worth and maybe get a top from it. This is leftover from this project, these linen pants I made for my trip, and I ended up having a lot left over. From what I can guesstimate, it might be 2 yards, it might be a little short, but again, I have some backup options if this doesn't work out, but this is definitely option number 1. This is 100% linen. I don't feel like I can calculate how much I paid for it because it was so long ago, and it's a scrap, so I'm gonna call this free. Another option is this green gingham that I've had for an eternity. I also don't know how much I paid for it, probably thrifted it for $4, and I think there's about 2 yards here. So for this top, we're looking at about $19.82 at the most. Lastly, I want to make a patchwork dress. I got this mystery bundle of fabric from Conscious Clothing. It's called their Maker's Box. This is not an ad for them. I'm just really excited to use it. I got it on a discount using the Choose app, which I will link below. It's basically a curated store that supports small businesses. So they'll host small businesses on there for 2 weeks and sell their items at a bit of a discount. If you want to check it out, you can use my code MindfulMay for $20 off your first order. But I am not being sponsored to say this. Back to the box. I got 2.5 pounds of mystery fabric. It said that they were natural fibers, so I'm excited to open it and look inside. And my plan is to make the Skyline dress by Sydney Graham. Lots of people have patchworked this dress and it always turns out so cute. I know it's not super fall-ish again, but something about patchworking feels so cozy, and I would love to layer a sweater over it or a long sleeve under it. Do you see the vision? This is my most expensive project out of all of them. This mystery box was $32 and the pattern is $16, which brings my total to $48. And those are all of my plans. What are you making this fall? Please tell me below. Also, are there any of these projects that you want to see us sew along for? Let me know in the comments. Don't be shy. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. Until next time, happy fall. Cheers.